lovely weather we're having today in Philadelphia.
It's kind of rainy, and there was a plane crash yesterday.
Yeah.
So welcome to the Collegian Podcast.
Welcome, guys.
My name is Claire Peyton.
My name's Peyton Harris.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know you weren't going to introduce me, but it's fine.
I'm not the host. I don't need to.
Are we not co?
We are.
Oh,
guess.
okay.
Are we just gonna fight this entire podcast?
I feel like that's what this is going to be.
We are co-hosts.
Yeah.
Nobody hosts this show, especially because our last episode of the Collegian Podcast are of, I think, 2 or 3 people, and they're all graduated.
Yes. So, we're starting fresh.
Starting a new slate. Why did you just do this?
Should you introduce yourself more beyond,
Oh, yeah.
stating your name?
I totally forgot about that. So,
Yeah.
yes, my name is Claire. I am a sophomore communications student, and my focus is media and journalism. I also have a minor in business systems and analytics. Don't really know what I want to do with any of this, but I would love to be a writer or editor when I grow up. And I also dance. I'm on the little Salle dance team. A great group of girls. There's 9 of us. And we just all love each other so much and love dance so much. I'm also the Collegian editor for the news section. Mm-hmm. And I love editing and reviewing all of your articles every week.
Yeah.
How about you introduce yourself?
I would snap, but I can't. So
why?
I can never snap.
Yeah. We'll teach you on another episode of the Collegian Podcast. But how about you introduce yourself, Peyton?
Great. Okay. Hi, I'm Peyton Harris. We still don't know what year I am. I've been here, this is my 2nd semester, and I transferred from Duquesne. I am also a communications, media, and journalism major. I'm trying to decide if I want to add a second major or any minors. I am the features editor for the Collegian, and I'm also involved with LaSalle Democrats and in the Explorer band at the basketball games this season. So
beautiful. What do you play?
I play the trumpet. I had to think about that for a second, which is sad.
How long have you been playing the trumpet?
Since 4th grade.
Wow.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That went real well. Yeah.
Did it? What was it like playing in elementary school and middle school and?
I just remember one day in elementary school when our band teacher was out, and my mom was also a teacher at that school, so she said, "Oh, I'll conduct today." And then on the car ride home, she said, "Yeah, you guys need a lot of work."
So first question, what have you been up to this school year?
Wow, what have I been up to this school year? That is a great question.
Did you have a great first semester here, or?
Could have been better. It went okay.
Let's talk about it.
Okay. So I had 5 classes, which is, pretty standard, I think. Fine. I've been out of school for a little bit, so this was my first full semester back last fall. And so every day I had Professor Juamal for comm, either 206 or with you for 208. And about every day I'd go in. He always asks us, what's something good or what's bugging you?
He does do that. I love it.
And every day for about a month I had a what's bugging you. Because, let's see, the first week of classes, my car got rear-ended. I was commuting 90 minutes one way. I got a flat and locked my keys in my car all in one go.
Oh.
Yeah, you didn't know that?
No.
Yeah, I was trying to change a flat tire, and I went in to get the spare out. First off, found out it doesn't have a spare.
Oh my god.
And then as I was shutting the trunk, my keys fell off and slid and shut in the trunk. So, yeah, it was pretty rough.
Well, maybe it's about the relationships you made along the way.
Yeah.
And the experiences. I don't know. I feel like my first semester here, so fall 2023 semester, I got really involved in started what I really wanted to do, and then from there I've just been expanding on that.
Okay.
Like I joined the Collegian and then I became the news editor like the semester after, and then I've just been doing that since.
So,
Oh.
I know some of the clubs better than her.
No, it's real too. I'm also the secretary for AWC, but I've also been doing that since my first semester here.
Okay.
Yeah, being the secretary, I just send out emails and try to recruit the alumni to come back and talk. Yeah, it's pretty light, honestly. I like AWC. This question is hard to answer because
There's like you could go either way. You could say you're up to a lot. It just depends on the
Exactly.
person.
I sleep probably 9 hours a day now.
Yeah, that's
So
I
really
mean,
not.
She was late for today.
Yeah, like to answer this question, I really haven't been up to much aside from
She hasn't been
being
up.
unconscious. Do you like my nails?
Should we go Zoom?
No. They were $72.
Pookie.
Yeah, I'm never going back there.
Who hurt you?
I didn't know it was gonna be that much. I was going to 42. 72.
You want to know how much I pay for a haircut?
Yes.
$9. $9 is what my homegirl Terry charges me.
Terry.
And has charged me my entire life, and I will love that woman till the day I die. So we're getting ready to start with the Collegian again. We just had our first meeting. Were you in attendance?
I was in attendance. You were not.
I, alas, was not.
Where were you? Peyton Harris?
For reasons undisclosed.
Okay.
Cut it. Watch that.
So the meeting was pretty good. We just went over like just some formalities and what everyone wants to write for this publication coming out on the 5th.
Yeah.
And
We have a pretty good crew, like size, like
we
everybody's.
do.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had the involvement fair last week, and I think we only had like 3-ish signups.
Yeah.
And I don't think I remember seeing them at the meeting, so maybe they were just busy this week or like didn't want to
Should come,
show.
guys.
Yeah, I mean, if
join
you
us.
ever want to join the Collegian,
I mean,
it's pretty chill. You just come in the writer's room, talk about what you might want to write.
every so often I bake for the meetings.
You do. You do.
I do bake.
Peyton brings cookies to the meetings sometimes, and they're very delicious. I don't really know how he does it because he always comes in with like 17 batches of cookies. I don't know if he wants to like make us fat for any reason.
Make us, girl.
I think that we're all pretty lean looking.
Let me sip my venti, ice blonde. But yeah, So, going back to last semester, Claire.
Yes.
What was your favorite article not written by you? Considering you say you read everyone else's.
I do. Today wrote a Diddy article. Was that what you were going to say?
No, but mine was also a Today article.
Today, I think he writes for the commentary section mostly.
Yeah. The one that I had was the Lunchly article.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was very. I remember sitting in the editor's meeting, and I was like, "Oh my god, this is amazing."
Yeah, I remember he texted me earlier that day and asked me if it would be a good idea, and I'd be like, "Absolutely." I don't know where we're gonna go with it, but I would love to see you do it, and he did.
Oh yeah. Oh, it was absolutely amazing.
Right.
Yeah.
I need to scroll through the Collegian website real quick and because I want to give a few people some shout outs.
Wait, was his under commentary?
Whose?
Chuday's.
Chuday. Yeah, it's Diddy. I think. Was it?
Or was it under news?
It would
Claire,
make sense if I read it and it was in news because I
read news.
Read all of the news.
Yeah. Oh, there's two. There's two.
of them. Well, Jack Wagner, you did a great job. I remember because it was in arts and entertainment.
And then Chude, like for
Chude,
rap
it
impresario.
it was long, but it was worth the read.
Yeah.
So if you,
both were worth like.
Yes. So if you would like to, read, I recommend
Everything can
reading
be,
all of it. And hey,
everything can be found at theLaSalleCollegian.com.
the sources are just
Yeah, there are a lot of
delicious.
sources. Yeah. And like, it's news. It wasn't in commentary. Like everything's factual up to
Yes.
time of print and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Very well written, very well
Yeah.
put together. I do want to give a special shout out to Sean Bradley. He always writes Nature for
Nature at LaSalle. Oh my gosh.
And it's always very well put together. He
really
is very
is.
knowledgeable on nature, birds. He pitched his bird article of them like running into buildings or running into windows and
Oh,
stuff,
yeah.
and how it like deorients them or disorients them,
There you
whatever.
There you go.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah, very well put together. I did not know. Every time I read his articles, I feel like 10 times smarter than I am.
No, for real. Like they're all so
Mm-hmm.
good. I love having like a big staff that like has
Me too.
such broad interests.
Mm-hmm.
Like everyone I feel like has like obviously like a lot of people will like choose to write for one section or with the other. Like
Mm-hmm.
I'm the features editor. Have I written a feature since I've been here? Maybe half of one. Have I written everything else as a news article? Yes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But everyone has their like sort of like area of interest and expertise, and like we cover the spread. It's really nice.
We do. We have a lot of ideas that we just bounce off of each other, and
Oh
like,
yeah.
let's say I come in with like 3 article ideas, someone across the table might be like, hey, I'd love to write about that.
Oh yeah. Like
And
a
then-
round table, like
Mhm.
with the full staff,
Yeah.
top tier.
Yep, and they always do a beautiful job.
Yeah.
I remember Maya went to the 21 Pilots concert.
I just
back
saw-
in
I was so
October.
jealous of that. She went to
Mhm.
I think 3.
She went to 3 of them.
Yeah.
I think it in her lifetime or like in the same.
I think it was this year. It was this tour.
God dang.
Because she went. She went to. I remember she told me about the show in Newark.
Yes.
I forget where the other show was, but then she also, because I remember talking to her about it. She went to their hometown tour.
Right.
in Columbus.
Yes.
What was your favorite article that you wrote last semester?
Well, I wrote
Let's get into it.
an article with my friend Peyton, and it was my favorite one because I think it caused some controversy
It may have.
among some university officials. It was about the closure of Starbucks.
Ah yes.
Because I know
Yes.
that the closure of Starbucks was definitely
Not
one of
as
the most
smooth.
notable things that happened this semester on campus.
Oh, by far.
By far, yeah.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah,
A big
definitely
shock.
caused some uproar among
I mean,
a lot of people.
Yeah.
A lot of people.
I mean, you opened Fizz that like entire week. Just
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. What was your
Like-
favorite article of the semester?
I mean, that one was a lot of fun
It was
because
yeah.
it was so spur of the moment.
It really was.
I don't know if you were sitting in the comm center lounge or if I was, and what the other one came in, but one of us was sitting in the comm center lounge, and we had just started hearing about it on Fizz, and then
I heard about it from my roommate. She came in at like 9 a.m. and was like, Claire, like Starbucks is closing like soon, and I was like,
Also, we should
oh,
mention
that
this is, like,
sucks. And then I was like, wait, this would be great for press.
yeah, we should like mention that this is like immediately before the end of the semester, and then we were told obviously
Yeah, I think
it was the end of the semester they were closing.
It was definitely like our last publication of the semester.
Wednesday, November
Also-
20th, the news of Starbucks impending closure spread rapidly.
Right.
Yeah,
It did.
that was you. That was yours. That was
Totally.
your paragraph. Yeah.
Other than this article, what is your favorite? Because I could probably give you one that I think that you worked really hard on.
What?
The SEPTA changes.
Yeah, I did like that article. That one was, I did like that one. Honestly, I don't know if that's my favorite though. I really did like do a lot with like, because like I take set tests, I'm up regularly,
Yeah.
but.
Yeah, he did like a survey for a lot of people.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Well, my favorite, probably was actually the first one that I wrote for news, which was about the field hockey game at Temple. That one was very, I don't know, it just felt very important.
Definitely.
Because until we started reaching out, like I was talking with Maya and started reaching out to university officials for comment. And before we started doing that, there was no public statement from the university other than an acknowledgement it happened.
Right. Dr. Gabby put out something that was very nice.
It was very nice, and
it's just kind of acknowledging
Yeah.
that the shooting happened, and obviously I'm happy that it didn't happen on our campus, because I think that it would have been a lot more, how do I say it? I don't know, I guess important to students and faculty, but the fact that it happened on Temple's campus, like...
I feel like it got kind of... She's live again.
Alright, cool. Let's try to get back on track.
Yeah. No, but... Sorry guys, technical difficulties.
Yeah.
No, but yeah, the... I get what you're saying. I think, like, since it happened to our students, our field hockey players, and our fans that were there, but not being on our campus, I feel like it kind of got overlooked. And it didn't, because for 3 weeks after that email from the university, there was nothing said about it. And until the day before we went to print, the field hockey team released a statement on Instagram. And that was pretty... I felt like it was really heavy. But like that article, I think, was just really important, and it needed to be, someone needed to mention it, just because it affected our entire field hockey team. It affected our fans, spectators, our broader university community.
Our coaches too.
Yeah, everyone should have been and was affected by it, and that one was just, it was fun. I shouldn't say fun, but to reach out and kind of like put on like a little bit of an investigative journalism thing with reaching out, because I got statements from City Police Commissioner's office, Temple's head of police, President Dan Allen's office, athletics, and just, that one was probably my favorite article that I wrote. What was yours?
I mean, the closure of Starbucks, like...
Well, yeah.
That was just like a silly last-minute thing.
It
wasn't silly, but like...
I mean, we got a lot of people on that.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I mean,
people were mad. And rightfully so.
Angry, even.
Angered. I'm surprised, like, you opened Fizz and you would have thought they were going with pitchforks to College Hall.
So Peyton,
So
what is your hidden gem on campus?
Oh gosh.
Like a place that you just like feel very comfortable in, that you always come to when you just need a minute or a few.
That's a great question. As a commuter, so I do not have the luxury, unfortunately, of living directly off campus. I live at best a 25-minute drive away. I am on the same street that Drexel is on, so yeah, it makes no sense, but whatever.
Yeah, why don't you just go to Drexel?
You know what, yeah, I'm going to transfer this semester thanks to her, actually.
You heard it here first.
See you guys. But when I am on campus, especially like if I have like a certain like break between classes, I really do like just coming out and hanging at Connolly. I don't know.
What's your favorite floor?
Oh, I like... Well, there's these, if you're familiar with Connolly, because I wasn't until like November. Yeah. If you walk in on the first floor, go straight back, and then make a hard left at the bathrooms, there are 2 chairs that like sit on like swivels.
Okay.
And you can almost rock back and forth. They're right in front of the windows looking over the tennis courts.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, those are real fun. And then I also like the bottom floor. Go in the back, which is where we are.
Yeah, like over there.
Yeah, over there, yeah.
With the vending machines.
Yes.
Stop, because I do love that
Yeah.
area. If I ever come here and like I don't want quiet or like don't necessarily need it,
Yeah.
I will go over there and get a Dr. Pepper half the time because I just love Dr. Pepper.
Dr. Pepper, you know.
I love to eat healthy, but like Dr. Pepper just does it for me. I don't know about you.
No.
Really?
I wish I could say
It's
the
like
same.
the only soda that I'll drink. I'll drink water, coffee, matcha sometimes.
I've never had matcha.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, you work at Starbucks now, so you should get one.
Yeah, this is true.
It doesn't taste like grass water, like everyone says. You need.
Yeah,
You need it.
yeah.
You need
The
some matcha
partner
in there,
discount goes
honey.
crazy.
Yeah, pretty much. I think you would like it, especially in the spring. Oof.
Maybe we'll have to do a tutorial.
A tutorial of how to make it, or
How to make it like a matcha latte.
okay.
Don't look at me like I'm dumb.
I don't think you're done.
I do. What?
Okay. Well, my Angel on campus.
Yeah.
Is not on campus.
Oh.
Oh. It is down the street.
Oh.
It is 5 minutes away from
It
this
is.
campus. It is called Uncle Bobby's.
Uncle Bobby's Coffee and Books.
Hey, like, amazing place.
It really is.
There's
I was
always-
introduced.
Always parking on the street, which I need.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, I just come in. Their prices are pretty good.
Yeah.
Very welcoming staff. Just
Mhm.
don't leave the door open when you walk in.
Yeah, the door is not like most doors at public establishments where it closes behind you.
Mhm.
It just stays like a regular door, like at home.
Yeah, and then
and they get mad.
They don't get mad. They
Yeah.
just get a little bit irritated because they
It
probably
happens
say
all the
this.
time.
Yes, they probably say it like a few times a day if they work
A
there,
few.
like every day or so, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like their bagels. They put them in a panini press.
Yeah. I put you on that.
You did. He
Yeah.
got one the first time that we went together, and I was like,
It was
it
actually
looks.
It was banging.
So I got one, and I was like, hey.
Yeah. It's right down the street, right on. Not. This is not a sponsored podcast, but like
Yeah.
right on Germantown Ave.
Hey, it could be a sponsor.
It could be. Hey,
podcast.
Uncle Bobby's, hit us up.
I don't know if they want
I
to
don't-
partner with
I
us.
don't need to work. I don't need to work here anymore. I'll drink your coffee. It's okay. Yeah.
Yeah, but God bless Uncle Bobby.
Yeah, for real. Did you see? I signed up for their newsletter.
They have a newsletter?
They do have a newsletter.
Stop. I'm
Uncle
gonna
Bobby's
check
has a
that out.
newsletter, and they just announced yesterday that they are fundraising
Oh.
to find a bigger and better space.
Stop it.
They
Well,
would expand.
I hope that wherever they move to, or
Is
if they
even
open a
closer to
new
campus.
location,
Maybe
not
that.
closer to campus, because I feel like it's pretty close, but like I hope that they still have parking wherever they.
Maybe the university's been teasing us, and it's Uncle Bobby's that's going in on Starbucks.
I would love that.
Can we make that happen? Dr.
I
Gabby,
would
get my
love
line,
to.
please.
I would love to. I mean, we don't have to talk about the Hideaway now because especially like there's going to be an article coming out
Oh, there
about it
will be.
soon.
Oh,
but
there will be.
like
Don't you worry.
the Hideaway is replacing Starbucks, and
Yeah. If you haven't
We
been on
don't-
campus in a minute,
we don't know when it's coming, but we think that it's coming.
we think Starbucks has been brown papered up. No vision
It
inside.
looks horrible,
Really.
unfortunately.
It really
But
does.
I trust that our university
Yeah, they
is
will do a good
making
job. I hope.
changes. Yes,
I did see that
like,
they're having a
doing
bunch of
better
like
for us.
testing, like tasting
Mm,
sessions. And
I saw
stuff.
that too.
I want to go to one.
I want to go too. I think that it's soon. I think
Yeah,
that's like
what-
this week.
I think yeah.
I want
And
to
like,
go.
have you ever had La Colombe?
Yes, I love
I've never
Buffalo.
had. I've never been.
Really?
No, I'm new to Philly.
Okay, we should go. There's a location in Fishtown.
Oh,
which
that's
is
like their anchor store.
Yeah, I think that there's one probably in like Center City somewhere. And
Oh,
there's
for
also-
sure. Yeah, I
There's
feel like I've
also one in
seen it
Fishtown.
when I go into Center City, but like I just,
Mm.
yeah. Hey, you should share about your experience in Center City.
So one thing about me,
Yeah.
I am from New Jersey.
Mm-hmm.
I am used to parking lots, drivers being like kind of sucky,
Kind
not
of.
really. Hey, like, I feel like our drivers are good. But, like, you could tell when some of them are being, like, a little bit...
Doesn't this story relate to you being a not so...
It wasn't my fault.
Okay.
It was not my fault.
Mm-hmm.
So, basically, I was driving in Center City last week, and I couldn't find parking anywhere. Anywhere. So much so that I looked for a half hour and then somehow ended up next to the Amtrak trains.
Yeah.
Like, underground.
Yes. So if right now there's a bunch of construction, and this has happened to me going to have to rescue a friend who did this as well.
It wasn't me.
It wasn't you that I
Unfortunately.
rescued. Well, no, but you did call me.
I called you after when
You
I was
called me
coming back
after.
to-
Yeah, and I saw multiple Snapchats of
Me
Claire in
crying.
tears.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, right now for some reason if you go down behind Chestnut, you suddenly wind up on the tracks at 30th Street Station.
Yeah, like with like sand and rocks and dirt.
And trains.
Yeah, like literally train tracks, like right, like this is my car right here.
Yeah. So, yeah, that was so happy you're...
And
you
it's
made
dark down there.
It is dark.
You don't want to end up down there.
No.
I like had to turn around and then I got almost hit by a GMC truck, which I've had nightmares about GMC trucks before. So, like this is definitely nothing new for me.
Should we dive into that?
We don't really have to unpack that right now.
Okay, that'll be a therapeutic episode later.
We're gonna talk
Yeah.
about Pennsylvania versus New Jersey.
Mm-hmm.
I think my state is a lot better than
Okay.
Pennsylvania's,
Mm.
and for two main reasons.
Two. Oh, that's all the ones you can come up with?
Yeah,
Okay.
main reasons.
Okay.
One, they do not have lime chips here. They're my favorite.
Lime.
My favorite chips. It's the Lay's lime. If you ever have an opportunity to buy some, you need some. They're very, very,
I'm
very,
gonna tell you
very,
something
very,
right now.
Very, very good.
We do have those.
Where? Every store that I go in,
Let me take
they
you.
are nowhere. Have you tried them?
Yes,
They're
because we
so
have them.
good.
They are
My favorite.
actually very good. I would recommend actually.
They're my favorite chips.
Do you like the air baked ones though, or no? These are just like the regular Lay's.
air baked? What?
They're kind of like put you in mind of like the popcorners type of chips. Clearly, you've never taken from Professor J's snack basket.
I think
They're like-
I did
they're like-
once.
Yeah, they're kind of like
Thank you,
they
Professor
shape.
J.
Yeah, thank you. That's it. Yeah. The they're like shaped like a triangle, like a Dorito, but they're
I
like
don't
air.
really
They're like
Doritos.
puffy, like a rice cake type. I don't know how to
Oh.
describe.
I don't really like Doritos. I just like potato chips or
Let me.
Lay's
I'm,
lime. So good.
I'm gonna bring you some potato chips from home because there's 3 potato chip factories
Oh.
around my house.
Oh,
Yeah, and they're all local.
cool. Wow.
Like they're not like they're all very niche to Central PA, but they're very popular and they get shipped everywhere. But
Oh.
okay, go on with your
Second,
why you think the Garden State is better.
it just is. Like, if you go over the speed limit in New Jersey by like 10 miles per hour, maybe 15 even, maybe even 20, nobody bats an eye. If you go over it by like 5 or 10 here, you're a criminal. You are a criminal and you're going to jail. I've gotten how many speeding violations in the past year?
I want to
Probably 4.
Oh,
Probably 4. My most recent one, it was a fee I had to pay of $100. $100. Guess
How
what
much
the
is
speed
it?
limit was? 40. Guess what I was going? 52. 52. I don't like speed past people. If everyone else is going the same speed limit, I don't go over it. I just go with them.
Go with traffic. Yeah, I
Pretty
get that.
much. Why am I going to go slow when everyone else is going fast?
I will say the PSP, was it the state police or was it like Philadelphia police?
I don't know. I didn't get stops because they don't stop you here. They literally just send you something in the mail, a photo of your... Yes.
Where
And then
was
they have
this?
Roosevelt Boulevard.
Oh, I don't drive Bull. Yeah, that might have to be an article because they're trying to put more cameras on Roosevelt. Just saying.
Oh,
Yeah,
what?
Yeah,
they
they're
already have enough. They
the
always
city's-
get me every time.
the city's trying to put more cameras on Roosevelt. No, the state
up.
police, like,
It's so messed up. They
I
don't
know.
stop you here. They don't. They just send you a photo or
See, that's a
two
Philly
of your
spec-
car
that's a Philly specific thing.
and mail it to you and say, hey, you were going over the speed limit at this time, this day, this place. You have to pay this now or you're going to court.
It's like the Hannah Montana episode where they have Miley driving through the red light camera and her license is Hannah Montana and she's Miley. Yeah. Yeah, it's just like that, actually. No, that's a very Philly specific thing, like the red light cameras.
Yeah,
Like the
I'm
state
a criminal
police-
here, but
Yeah.
in New Jersey, I'm an angel. Tell me
The
about
state-
that.
Mm,
Yeah.
you're an angel?
All right, so you tell me why Pennsylvania might be better than my home state.
So, my home state, which is in the state where the university you chose to go to is the Keystone State of Pennsylvania. Now, I will say, I'm from Central PA, which there's not a lot to do in Central PA.
There's a lot to do in my home
Oh, there's a lot to do in
city.
Pennsylvania. Just so my okay. So my hometown. Last time I checked, because I did want to be somewhat correct on this, 800 people.
Oh.
It's also the largest town in the county. Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
800 people.
Yeah, because no one wants to live there. Like
No, it's in the middle of the mountains. You're gonna come experience it. I'm telling you right now.
I'm good. I'm good. You gotta come see where I live.
I've been through it. It all is paved over. Like, what are you talking about?
It's not. It's
Okay, I'm
beautiful.
sorry. There's like the shore and then roads.
I'm sorry. Have you walked Cooper River? Because I live 5 minutes from there. It's beautiful.
Cooper River.
Cooper River Park.
I've never heard of such a thing.
What are you talking about? Everyone around the tri-state area, everyone who lives like
I just
100
moved
all
here.
from here
I just moved here.
has heard of Cooper River Park. It's beautiful.
I didn't even
It's
live
the
here at the
greatest
start of the
park.
semester, okay?
All right, proceed.
Okay. No, PA has like just has a little bit of everything. Like you have the rural, you have the farms, like you have, but then the polar opposite. You have the urban, like Pittsburgh and Philadelphia. Which have you ever been to Pittsburgh?
No.
So I went to school, as I mentioned, at Duquesne, which is smack in downtown Pittsburgh. And now I'm here. Which also I should mention, I feel like if you don't know this, Duquesne's kind of like our rival.
A rival of LaSalle or a rival of
Like of
U-
LaSalle.
Pitt? Oh,
A
interesting.
little bit. Like with athletics, there's a little bit.
Well, yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
they're in the.
They're also very-
Tehran, right?
Yeah, they're
Yeah,
also
so-
heavily Catholic,
Oh.
just like us. They also have a sect of the church that only practices there.
Huh.
It's a little scary if you're not Catholic. Which I'm not. Are you Catholic?
I am.
Oh.
I grew up Catholic, but like
Oh.
now I only go to church on like holidays or
Oh,
whatever.
your
And I
faith.
feel like,
Oh.
well, I feel like Catholicism gives you a lot of like you can have your views.
Yeah,
Like,
I get that.
you know, like it's okay if you don't agree with like everything that your religion specifically
See, I wish my church
practices
did that.
or whatever. My church growing up was like that.
I wish my church was like that. I
Sorry?
grew up Methodist,
You
United Methodist, and there was just like, which I feel like this is a Catholic word, there was a huge schism,
Mm.
and like church split. So now my church technically like stopped existing within the Methodist church there for a minute. Yeah, a lot's
That's horrible.
changed. Oh, it still exists.
Oh.
Yeah, it's just left the United Methodists
Mm.
and went to Global Methodists.
You might want to talk about that in therapy.
Oh,
Or in
I have.
Sessions.
No, I have. Because, yeah, she's a lot more
There's a lot more trauma there.
conservative than
Yes.
I may. Yeah. Anyway, so, however, going back to what got us on the religion, Duquesne being in Pittsburgh.
Mm-hmm.
I love Philadelphia. I will die for my country, Philadelphia. I love that meme. If you have not seen it,
I like the one that
Of Peter Griffin standing there saying,
Yeah.
yeah.
I like the meme that's the DEI. That's
Oh, yeah.
I like DEI, the Eagles in the Super Bowl.
Yeah. I love Philadelphia. But something about Pittsburgh is just...
Can you park there?
Yes. Absolutely.
There's parking spots there, or like parking lots, or do you have to like pay
Spots,
for parking?
lots, garages, above and
I
underground.
love a good lot. I love a good free lot.
I love good oh. Well, yeah, there's some free lots. Like,
you have to pay to
not the lots. No. There's some free lots. You have to pay for a street or garage, obviously. But you have to do that here. You have to do that in Jersey.
You don't have to do that in Jersey. There's literally parking anywhere in Jersey. You can park anywhere for free. It's all
paved over.
Every time. It's not paved over. It's perfect. You can park anywhere.
Have you been on the New Jersey Turnpike?
New Jersey.
It's like
Obviously, you
15
can't park
lanes.
on the turnpike. What are you talking
It's
about?
like 15 lanes. Like who? That's excessive.
Because so many people are going to Jersey because
To
they
get out
love
of New Jersey. New Jersey also is the only state that I know that charges you to leave New Jersey. Because they know you don't want to come back. They don't charge you to enter the state. They charge you to leave. And have I, as someone who will not give New Jersey a dime, driven an hour out of my way instead of crossing the Walt Whitman Bridge to drive up to Trenton and cross at the free bridge on Route 1? Yes, I have. And I would do it again to not give the New Jersey taxpayers $6 of my money.
Would you rather pay $50 for parking or pay $6 to get out?
$50 of parking because I'm a true Pennsylvanian. I will not give the state beach tags. What's up with that? Beach tags. You need to pay to get on the water.
They're not that bad. The beach tags. Also, you could just pretend to be asleep and then they won't wake you up, so you'll just stay there for free. You haven't tried that?
Yes.
Use your head. Use your head. Use your head. Either go in the water to not pay a beach tag or
And then
fall
have my
asleep.
stuff stolen. That's
They
what that
leave.
sounds like on the daily.
They leave, you go in the water, and you just be there for free.
Okay. Yeah. How does it feel like knowing that everyone just wants to leave your state?
No, I think I proved my point very well. New Jersey's obviously better. How about you leave your opinions in the comments? Let me know.
Guys, what do you think? Pensy, NJ, I mean, hey, George Washington, he crossed from PA and beat the absolute snot out of those people in New Jersey. Yeah.
So I think this wraps up our first episode
I
back
think that concludes things.
of the Collegian podcast. I
Yeah.
hope you guys enjoyed.
Yeah.
Please leave a like and a comment.
Make
Tell
sure to hit
us-
that follow and subscribe button
Please
down
tell
below.
us- Tell us what state you like better, Pennsylvania or New Jersey. What else? This was our first publication.
This was our
of
first.
The semester,
Yeah. We'll be out
February 5th.
at the end of this coming week. The 5th.
Mhm. Right, and our next publication will probably be,
The 20th, I believe, is when
The
we have to
20th.
have articles due, so we will have them up that week.
so the 21st is when they come out, or?
They come out on Fridays now.
Oh, wow.
Because since we have so many, Maya and Sam want extra time.
That's awesome.
Also,
Yeah.
shout out to our editors in chief and our managing editor,
Mm-hmm.
Maya Martin and Sam Klein.
Mm-hmm.
Keep us in check.
Very great
And
girls.
our advisor, Dr. Daly,
Mhm.
love you.
Love you so much.
Thankful for you.
They made this podcast happen.
This podcast is brought to viewers like you and Maya Martin, Sam Klein, and Dr. Daly.
So please tune in next time,
Yeah.
whenever that next time comes.
Maybe we'll have things figured out more then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we'll see you next time.
Okay.
Bye. Let's keep filming. Just
Yeah.
you can put music over this part.
Yeah. And yeah, that's good.